welcome to the Nutrition Counseling Center. What would you like to talk about today?
I feel like I skip a lot of meals and I eat really unhealthy. I don't really have time to cook for myself or go food shopping, so I'm constantly eating on campus, takeout, not making the right choices, and I feel really kind of crappy.
So you feel like you feel crappy because you aren't eating the right things that you should be?
Yeah, it's just hard. I really don't have the time, so I'm just kind of trying to find a way to work on my time management and schedule how to eat healthy, maybe learn about some healthy eating tips on campus.
Okay, we can do that. I was wondering if you would be interested in filling out a 24-hour recall just so I can see what you've eaten within the last 24 hours, just so I can guide and help you.
Sure.
Okay. You can just write everything down there. And that includes breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and water and all fluid intakes as well.
I'll come back here and see. All right.
Here you go.
You feel like you remembered everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to go over it verbally with you, and maybe you'll realize yourself some of the things that you're missing, like once I talk about it out loud. So, okay, so you already indicated that you skipped breakfast this morning. Okay, for lunch you had a hamburger with french fries, 8 ounces of Diet Coke, and 8 ounces of water. Okay? Oh, and that was at Folger, so I'm just going to indicate here that that's when you ate out, because you said that you do struggle with cooking meals at home. Okay, so dinner at Pita Pit. Okay, so that's eating out again. Chai wrote no vegetables, tzatziki sauce, and 16 ounces of Diet Coke. And for snacks, you had 1 cup of pudding. Okay, so just by looking at this, I can just tell that you lack in vegetable consumption, so I think that that's something that you should work on, so I'm just going to note that. And I feel like if you were to cook dinner at home, or even lunch or breakfast, that you would be able to cook vegetables. Do you feel like that's something that you could be able to do?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's great. I'm going to write out some like easy vegetables that are easy to make at home, and you can make them in the microwave, on the stovetop with boiled water, and you can also pair healthier sides like rice, whole grains, and some like chicken and stuff like that. Do you like enjoy eating those things?
I enjoy eating them. Like I said, I just feel like I don't have the time, and although those options are available on campus, I just kind of, when I'm with my friends, it's hard for me to make the right choices. If they want to eat Chick-fil-A, I'm not going to get grilled chicken. I just always go for the unhealthy options.
Right, and that's very common with college students, so I understand that. Okay, so I feel like something that you could do easily is go to the store and buy things for the week, or even for like a week and a half in advance, and then you can cook a few different items and then have them stored in your refrigerator. That would be easy to heat up and then eat throughout the week. Do you feel like you'd be able to do that as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so what vegetables do you enjoy?
Broccoli, carrots. I'm very picky.
Okay. Well, I think just mainly going to the store and really putting yourself out there to go and buy those things. Once you have them in your home, I feel like you will be more inclined to eating them. I feel like it is a lot easier to buy frozen vegetables just because you don't have to worry about them going bad. So in case your friends do want to go to Chick-fil-A, you can have the vegetables tomorrow instead of saying, oh shoot, the broccoli's going to go bad tonight, like I have to cook it tonight, because you don't want to miss out on social as well. Have you ever considered having like your friends come over and like cook dinner with you instead of like everybody going out to Chick-fil-A? You guys could all like go and meet up at one apartment. Have you ever thought about doing that?
I don't think they have time for that.
They don't have time. Okay. Well, I know we all are busy, but we definitely have to put time aside for our diets and make sure that we're getting everything, especially vegetables. Like, you don't want to miss out on those. So maybe that's something that you can talk to your friends about, especially if it's something that they're struggling with, that you guys could all come together and you can hold each other accountable for, you know, cooking a dinner at least once a week and knowing that you're getting a vegetable at that time, that would be good.
Yeah, I feel just because like they're all skinny, so they think that a balanced diet doesn't matter because all they care about is what they look like, not really what they eat.
Okay.
So it's hard for them because they know I've always struggled with my weight and my eating, and it's just difficult because I don't want to talk to them about that. I kind of feel self-conscious because they're all so healthy, and it's just like, hey guys, you want to come over and eat vegetables? They're going to be like, nah, I'm skinny, I'm just going to go eat McDonald's, and they don't really understand all the health aspects that go with that.
I understand that. And maybe like if you talk to them and actually explain to them like, hey, I study nutrition and I want to become better for myself, like maybe you guys should realize that eating vegetables would be good for you too. Or maybe you just need to find other friends that could have more enjoyment from eating healthy and want to like maybe eat meals with them, but then only go and do other activities with those friends who don't eat as healthy. Just other things that I just want to touch upon, skipping breakfast. I don't want to see you do that. I think breakfast is extremely important and it gives you energy throughout the whole day, carbohydrates and protein. So that's something else that you can buy at the store. They have even frozen breakfast sandwiches, or you know, smoothies are very easy to make. They even have like the smoothies in the containers that you can have in your refrigerator and just grab one, drink it on the way to class. And I feel like you did say that you're feeling crappy, and I think having breakfast can make a huge change, especially, you know, if you have kale in your refrigerator and you put a little bit of kale in with a banana and some yogurt, you're getting protein and you're getting the greens. And then maybe later for dinner you don't have to worry as much of getting the vegetables because you already have them in the morning. So since you are skipping breakfast and you want to add breakfast, you can make it whatever you want. And you know, when you wake up in the morning, you're usually by yourself, so that's like a meal that you can make for yourself and get what you want out of it. Is there anything else that you'd like to talk about?
I don't think so. Do you have any other suggestions for me?
I think I would really like to see you come back and we can talk about adding vegetables and stuff and making sure that you like did go to the food store and things like that. But also something else that I just noticed on here is that you had 3 servings of Diet Coke today, and you know, I'm guilty of drinking Diet Coke as well, but I think switching to water or even something in juice, like a not dark cola, would be more beneficial for you. I know something as simple as buying like a V8 or a vegetable juice, you mix half of that with water and it dilutes the flavor, and if you could just have like a cup of that a day, you're also getting your vegetable and you're omitting Diet Coke. So I understand that like when you go out to eat at Folgers and at Pita Pit, they have Diet Coke there, so like you're more inclined there. But if you are eating at home and then you have the V8 at home, then it's a lot easier to make a meal for yourself and then pour yourself a V8 instead of there's no fountain there to get a Diet Coke from. So
Yeah.
I think that that's definitely something that you could do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd like to see you next week, and thank you for coming in.
Thanks. Nice to meet you.